check. Doing today, boys? We got some new merch in the house. Y'all love the Father's Day shirts. We saw the emails, we saw the comments, we ran out of shirts, but listen, we brought them back today with our 4th of July merch drop, so we're going to show you all that right now. Guys, most importantly, before we get to these beautiful new shirts we've added to our collection, I want to give a shout out to Heatwave Visual. You might have saw their sign. Damn, brother, that is a beautiful new sign. They have hopped on board as a Freedom Factory sponsor for the year 2020. So you see us repping the heat waves. They even made us a whole new custom set for the 4th of July. We're going to show you right now. Cleetus box. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, rip that thing open.
It's freaking American flag inside. Cleetus case. Hell yeah, brother. And these are our flat black on gray. Hell yeah, brother vices. Dude, these are sick, man. Definitely a fan.
That's a good one right there.
These are the Quattros, brother. Hell yeah. Got the Cleetus arms on them. Blue lenses, love it. And last up, folks, the Freedom Factory sunglasses. Freedom Factory.
All new.
This blue lens. Freedom Factory on the side, dude. I gotta say, Heatwave crushed it on our custom shades, and these are super high quality. I literally wear them every day. Love these sunglasses, and I think you guys will too. Ooh, shout out to Heatwave Visual. All right, guys, on to the shirts. These are hot off the press, no knives. You'll scare the shirts, okay? All right, guys, so my very favorite for this one. Ready? Burning Rubber. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know how we even came up with such a good saying. Burning Rubber, hell yeah, brother. It's like our two favorite things in one sentence. Green outline, dude, that's clean. That is clean right there.
Good look.
Stay off my damn grass. So this shirt is in memory of the grass that Jeremy destroyed in the last video. Folks, all purchases go directly to saving the grass at the Freedom Factory. And then this is like our really 4th of July America shirt right here. You know, we always have to rep the Do It for America design. So we've been running with this saying for 3 years now. Every 4th of July, do it for America. So this is our 3rd version. Gotta say, this thing turned out pretty beautiful, man.
Check out the front of that one too. Yeah. It's our new Cleetus logo we're messing with on some shirts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Okay, guys, and then by popular demand, we went ahead and brought back the Cams, Gears, and Cold Beers Father's Day shirt. Got the beer can on the front, but these are in limited quantity, so get them quick. And lastly, the Freedom Father. Another great shirt that we had on Father's Day that we ran out of so quick, but we don't have a ton of these guys, so get them as fast as you can. All of this new stuff, all these new shirts and our Heatwave sunglasses are available at CleetusMcFarland.com. The stuff will go quick. We don't have a ton of it because we leave for race week in a week, so we didn't want to get a crazy abundance of products. That is it for our merch plug for this video. Let's get to the live action. Well, cool, we do have to get some tire smoke on them. Right?
Yeah, they're not gonna buy them if they smell like a t-shirt.
You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Damn, brother, what's happening over here?
Making these cars into helicopters.
Wow, dude, we are seriously gonna be helicopter pilots after all this. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready for a helicopter now that I have the comms.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought we're building a helicopter if we're gonna do it.
Yeah, less powered.
Yeah, for sure. So guys, today we're talking all about Ruby and Leroy and their preparations for race week. We have so much cool stuff to show you. First of all, starting with the fact that we have purchased ourselves some rugged radios for these cars, because let me tell you what, one of the most challenging parts of last year was not being able to communicate, because we brought radios, but if you try to call someone, you can't hear it because you're in a 1500 horsepower turbo Corvette. And then you try and call them and they answer the phone and you're screaming and you still don't hear anything. Honestly, I could not even talk to Brent, who was in my passenger seat the whole week. So now we have these rugged radio intercoms that we're installing in the cars right now, and James just finishing that up. He's actually got Ruby's pretty much done. We just got to mount the box. This is freaking rad, because not only can you communicate with your passenger, we'll be able to push a button, talk to each other. Even Cooper's getting a radio in the GT500. And look at this, you can actually Bluetooth your phone and listen to your own music through the headsets, which we already tested in Ruby. And it works so good because when you start talking, it actually turns down the music and you can hear your passenger, or if say I'm trying to radio James, he can hear me. We let go, music comes right back on. But the intercom kit is super easy to use. And the intercom kit just plugs into one of these digital handheld radios, and then use the push talk button to talk to each other across the cars. Not only that, these things can record your audio. So we'll actually have audio clips to put in the videos while we're out on Rocky Mountain Race Week. And then we got a mini trailer to talk about. We got a whole spiel on this, but the next thing I want to show you is just some of the spare stuff we have here, what we're doing for tools, because last year we got in trouble for using cross-using our tools, which you're allowed to kind of lend out tools to drivers, but you're supposed to have your own tool sets for normal maintenance. And we were sharing tools because I thought, you know, being that we own both cars in the same name, it's like, what's the big deal? But they're saying, hey, you guys got to have your own tools for each car. So right here, we actually have our own individual Boxo toolboxes, and check this out. If you guys remember, we used one of these at LS Fest. These things are fully equipped with pretty much every tool, every basic tool that you need to make repairs, things like that, sockets, screwdrivers, stuff like that. We got one for Ruby, and the other one is over here for Leroy. If you guys are OGs and remember the race week footage from last year, if you win the stick shift class, you get this, this purple purse, and if I happen to lose this year, I have to hand the purple purse off to someone else, so I have to bring that. But I'll hand it off to Coop, and I'll just kind of go through some of the things we got. We're gonna do a quick rundown of all the things that we're bringing. This does not include everything, because there's still stuff like Leroy spare transmission we're still working on. We had to get some extra parts from RPM Transmissions and G-Force, so those are on the way, but we should have a spare transmission back together today. Some of our primary fuel lines that go from the pump to the car. Right here we've got an extra Holley Dominator computer and harness in case we have, say, a fire that takes out our computers or wiring. We've got some backup parts for that. In here, complete set of plug wires for both cars, so, you know, like I said, if there's a fire or something, we can actually just replace the plug wires instead of trying to repair the ones we did like last year. Here's transmission fluid and diff fluid for Leroy. In here we have just a whole mixture of things like Holley sensors. That's a coolant temp sensor. We got just random things like oil filter. We've got belts for Leroy's fuel pump, spark plugs, fittings for other AN parts, all sorts of good stuff in here. Leroy's air cleaners for when he's on the road. We got a new turbo guard for Ruby's 88mm turbo. That is a 6-inch turbo.
Look at the
guard.
sparkle on that.
Dude, that's that freaking like bass lure.
Yeah.
Ruby's pretty much all the way done. We're just kind of finishing up some stuff. Yep. Her passenger seat is in, her belts are in.
James has tools back here. I see an axle set.
A couple of axles. James has a bunch of tools of his own. Just
fire
like
extinguishers.
His power tools, things like that. Yeah, fire extinguisher. We got the battery in the back. We have a new battery on-off switch. Right there, turn that on and off through the tail light now.
Right through the tail light.
Ruby is done, ready to go racing, which is very exciting. That brings us to mini trailer. Let's back up, get a clean shot of this thing. This is a exact mini replica of our normal white enclosed trailer that I tow every day. So I called my buddy at Double Z's Trailer. His name's Casey Zimmerman. I bought both of our enclosed trailers that we've had on the channel from Double Z's Trailers, and I called him because I had kind of forgotten about the fact that we're banned from U-Haul. I said, Casey, I need a trailer, and it has to be 4x8 or smaller, so he built us a 4x7 with a V-nose so that it's even more aerodynamic for when being towed behind Leroy. This thing's super lightweight, and it's a great little trailer. I love how it's seamless. I mean, it's a nice little unit.
This is a 2020 as opposed to the 1960 that we had last time.
Dude, I mean, this is a huge upgrade. So even look back here. It's in the back here. So here's some things we got from Summit Racing, like these fuel jug carriers. Look at this. We got some lights in here.
Yeah.
Boom, lighting.
Wow.
That's all the fuel that I'm going to be taking on race week for Leroy. And then we'll have like the spare transmission, tools, things like that in there. Here's one of our other big race week things that we're bringing with us. George from the Faster Problems channel. That is Jetboat Jimmy's freaking passenger, co-pilot right there.
Yep.
George, how do you feel about your first race week?
Oh, dude. Over the moon.
Over the moon.
Over the moon.
Can we show you something real quick?
You show me.
We gotta hook it up, man. You gotta show them where
Get in, dude. Make sure you fit first.
Yeah, sit on down.
It's a little bit of a pain to get in and out, but once you're in,
Having it at your feet though last year.
yeah. Throw the headset on. We got a little bonus in there for you.
Oh, I feel good. Dude, these look comfortable.
So yeah, this goes on the back of your head.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. James is gonna play something for you. Oh,
My guy over here.
dude.
Well, I can't hear anything y'all are saying.
Wait,
Hold on there.
hold on. What's going on over there, pal?
Oh,
Dude, look, you got your
Where's your
button right
button?
there to talk to him.
Radio check, radio check.
So yeah, you got a little volume knob on the side, but
Dude, these are sick.
yeah, bro. So whenever you talk through this, you can just talk right to Leroy. You can talk right to freaking the GT500. Sick.
They all connect?
Oh yeah. Plus the Boosted Boys have them, so we can jump on their channel and talk smack the whole drive. So not only, guys, are we protecting our ears, we can also communicate for the first time, because last year we did a lot of screaming. Didn't really work out so hot.
George has to do navigating, which is, it's honestly, there's a decent amount of navigating that a passenger has to do.
Dude, there's a ton of navigating. They put you on the craziest roads, and you got to be able to communicate with your driver.
Yeah.
So
This is from last year.
is that the map from last year?
One of them. So this is what we're gonna get at each checkpoint.
Each day.
And your job is to sit there and make sure we follow this. But it goes, I mean, you can.
You know how I am with directions.
But just imagine driving in a turbo vet trying to yell to your driver which turns to make, and every time we'd miss a turn it sucked because Leroy's got a damn trailer behind him and stuff. So I mean, just being able to communicate with the radio is going to make a huge difference. Other than that, James, is Ruby pretty much wrapped up?
Yeah, just got one wire and
The coolant cap. Oh yeah, the one wire for the new water pump. We went with an electric water pump on Ruby just to move more water. We're going to be up in those mountains, and Leroy's got it. So now Ruby and Leroy pretty much have the exact same engine setups. The parts are very interchangeable. Y'all gonna be chilling.
Clean white one too?
Yeah, dude.
It's
I
gonna be
mean,
like that when we get done too, ain't it, Jack Stan?
Yeah, we ain't working on nothing.
Knock on wood.
And then George, this is where you're sleeping in here, bro.
Dude.
So we got you in mini trailer.
Dude, that's
we
almost
didn't
like
have
a
enough.
queen.
We didn't have enough hotel space for you.
Dude.
You gotta
You're
protect.
bomb,
I'm just
dude.
kidding.
Oh, for real? I got a hotel?
Yeah, we got hotels, bro. We're good.
Hey, ain't
Yeah, but
nothing
you,
wrong with
Bring him. You see, he was happy to
Ain't
sleep
nothing
in
to
there.
This is-
We'll
This is
only
the
get
guy.
3 shower coupons, so.
So we got to share? Oh. Hate
We got a Summit Racing aluminum jack, lightweight, 3 tons, and then we got some jack stands because we don't want to be working sketchy. You know, if we're on the side of the road, got to swap quick transmission, which has happened before.
That toolbox should fit, you know, right here.
Yep.
And then we got room for our 2 bags and a backpack or something else. Then we got the tire rack.
Yeah, it's tough because you have all your tools and parts, and then you have to have 8 days worth of clothing. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to pack. So we haven't tested this, but a guy emailed me, and he's like, dude, you got to try out this suction cup system that's for like really expensive bikes. You know, people put these $7,000 carbon fiber bikes on their roofs. He's like, I use it to carry my tires to go drag racing. And he had a C6 Corvette, so he hit us up and was like, you gotta try this on Ruby, then you don't gotta mount anything, drill any holes. Check this. Dude, these are solid. Just put them together, I was like, damn. Look at these suction cups.
Suction cups that have a vacuum pump on them. Watch it.
Damn, bro. Them things aren't coming off.
Also, if you need to like pull a dent out of your truck.
Dude, look at this.
You pump it till the orange goes away.
Oh,
now we're just gone.
intelligent.
Wow, man.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah.
This target's not very secure to the car now, okay? It's just
Well, folks, drop in the comments below if you think these will hold or not. Let me put the wheels up there.
James might be on his street setup on the last day again. After
Behind you, Dave. I just don't know if they fly off the roof. You'll hear
Dude, I can tell you this. If
you'll
they
hear
fly
a
off
broken
the-
windshield.
If they fly off the roof, I'm just driving on these rails the entire time.
I mean, I figured. Wow, you want them like up against each other, yeah.
I mean, dude, it's not like the poles are really bending a ton or anything. Like, it's a pretty sturdy system.
No, they look ready.
This is sick. We are out here. So,
there's people that won't even drive their Corvette in the rain.
and look at this. And then look at this POS. All right, cool, guys. Well, this looks really good. I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so over here we've got Leroy's Frontrunners. These are the same ones we raced on last year. We got them from Mark Carlisle Racing. Because if you guys remember, like, Ruby has a radial tire on the front, right? You can drive on the road on those. Leroy has a bias ply. These are much softer and can easily get popped or blown out.
Yeah, these we put on here for race week. last year.
Yeah.
And we have a spare one of these tires.
Yep.
And then we borrowed that same set.
Yep.
And you had to swap all 4 tires to go from street to track.
I know.
Where?
But because Leroy has a bias ply in the back, you can't run a bias. You can't just run a radial in the front. All right, so that's Leroy's front runners, and then these are actually Leroy's rear street tires right here. So Ruby's street tires are at my house. I got to bring those in tomorrow, along with the wedge trailer that we have, because we're going to use the wedge trailer to ship everything out, and we'll have the GT500 Leroy and Ruby on it, which is leaving extra earlier this year so that there's no issues, because last year we had a little bit of a shipping issue and almost missed tech. So
just a minor shipping issue.
Just a minor truck fire on the way to Rocky Mountain Race Week. And then on Leroy, we've got the EverStart battery back on, the OG Walmart battery. That's all tied down, so he's back on 12 volts. He's got his alternator on. He's got his belt on. I mean, dude, the cars are ready to go. Anything else we gotta do besides finish up that transmission?
Nope.
Well, we're in good shape.
Do you ever move the big trailer around like that?
Yeah. It's not as graceful when he does that though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's inconvenient. Freaking parachute's in the way. That's real.
There you go. I was gonna say, where's the handle?
Flip the hitch.
The thing is the trailer's sitting level right now. If not, it's got like maybe a 2-degree upward deal.
Plus, we're putting more weight in it, so. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! Aww. It's so
Wow.
cute.
Wow.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, we don't gotta mess with that.
It's sitting right.
And then when you get into your pit bike circuit, you have a trailer.
Yeah. Hook that to my X3, you go out riding. Got a little bed back there, a little air mattress. Look at that, dude! Yeah, that's yours. Yep. Oh, dude! It works so good! Guys, we don't have the recording hooked up yet, but we're working on it. I really should have invested in like a carbon fiber roof.
Yeah, I mean, there's still time.
Horn check. Yeah, baby. Hey, the clutch felt pretty smooth off the line there. I gotta say, this is amazing. Quiet. I don't feel the clutch slipping yet, but it's pretty light load. We don't have all the stuff in the trailer. Yeah, I'm getting no slip.
It is bright in here.
Yeah.
A lot of sunlight comes in.
Yeah, we need a top. We'll build a cardboard one right when we get to Colorado.
Fresh cardboard one.
I might even flex seal some cardboard.
Oh, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm thinking about really stepping it up.
Or like a full piece of duct tape cardboard.
Yeah, that's definitely something we should consider. Damn, James is saying that he hopes it rains. Dude, we gotta get the audio. This stuff's gonna be so funny. There you go. Trying to keep my forehead from melting.
Beep at this guy.
Took a good bit of fuel. 3 gallons.
Yeah.
We're on the little tank still. We haven't switched anything over yet.
It's about a 3-gallon tank.
So, I mean, maybe it wasn't actually enough. Alright guys, so Ruby's got something weird going on. The wideband, so we were on the road for a total of 15 seconds. Didn't really work out, so hot. We're gonna just follow her back to the shop and figure out the issue. But I mean, I think we saw what we needed to see. The cars drive fine. Leroy's clutch isn't slipping even on this really light weight that it's got in it, base pressure, so I think we're in good shape. We'll see what's wrong with Ruby here in a minute. Luckily, guys, the clutch, like I thought for sure we were gonna have to put weight on the clutch just to drive this thing, but it feels perfect. Like it's not really slipping at all. No, it doesn't feel like I haven't felt it slip once, so we might be good to go. Well, the wheels didn't fall off, but
We didn't go 5 mile an hour. I had to pretty much idle it all the way back.
yeah, the wideband's just reading maxed out. All right, guys, good news is we hooked up another sensor and the car does not seem to be having the issue it was. So I guess the sensor just went bad, which I know we've had some on Leroy kind of be like, they're reading a little weird.
We
Let's
swapped on
fresh
Leroy
ones.
because they were never reading equal.
Yeah.
And then that fixed Leroy. But on this car, it's the first one, I believe.
It's so weird when they go out. Like, it makes you think that something deeper is a problem, but you never know.
Well, I noticed when we started it, when we jumped it and started it, this flap was sitting there and it was like holding in a bunch of like condensation and raw fuel.
We didn't really clear it out or anything.
Yeah, and then we just shut it off. So maybe just all that idle time.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're bringing the wedge in tomorrow. We're loading the GT500, Leroy and Ruby, and then it is game time. We head to race week. It seems like it's so crazy that's here, but we got the pay-per-view in a couple days. So I'm really glad to have all of the cars done. Then we got to do the Burnout Rivals, Summer Racing Burnout Rivals down at the Freedom Factory, and then we head to freaking Colorado. But we'll be all ready to go. The cars are good. They're solid. At that point, we just got to get to Colorado and do some racing with the Booster Boys. But that's it for now, though. I can't think of anything else. Anything else? That's it, folks. The race week cars are ready. Just got to get the GT500 from the tent shop. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for the We'll freaking see you later.